When you implement no contact, completely stopping communication and maintaining silence, the avoidant person may seem indifferent, cold, or unaffected. However, inside, they are experiencing a silent emotional storm. Avoidant individuals typically do not process emotions immediately and rely on emotional suppression to protect themselves. During this period, they secretly harbor expectations, hoping that you will reach out first, even though outwardly they appear unconcerned. Your silence actually makes them notice and feel your absence daily. Avoidant people do not usually process emotions right away when a relationship ends, as their primary mechanism is emotional suppression. During the no-contact period, their first secret expectation is that you will initiate contact, not out of arrogance, but because they are accustomed to the distance being bridged by the other person. When you remain silent, they notice and feel your absence every day, even if they do not show it. Their second expectation is that you still maintain emotional space for them, allowing them to feel safe and cared for without being tied down or pressured into closeness. During no contact, avoidants not only fear intimacy but also fear abandonment, creating an emotional paradox. Their third secret expectation is that you will prove their importance. They carry a belief that they are unworthy of love and withdraw to test your feelings. They secretly hope you will pursue, return, or fight for them, making them feel valued. Their fourth expectation is to seek answers without exposing themselves by monitoring social media, rereading old messages, and analyzing conversations, maintaining distance and privacy. Avoidants often try to understand what went wrong without expressing feelings or confronting directly. They follow social media, review old messages, and analyze past interactions to find answers on their own terms. At the same time, they expect you to grow emotionally, becoming calmer, more independent, and less demanding when reconnecting, as closeness still scares them. They want you to be independent, yet maintain your value in their eyes, creating a sense of safety and comfort upon reconnection. They also desire to feel missed and significant to you, but without obligation or pressure. This creates a paradox. They want closeness, yet fear dependency, desire appreciation, but avoid pressure. Avoidants want to feel remembered while maintaining distance, producing a subtle emotional paradox. They hope you retain their importance in your mind, showing emotional influence without pressure or obligation. They also fear being replaced, worrying someone else might receive the better version of you they failed to appreciate. They imagine these scenarios, generating shame, regret, and panic, yet never show it outwardly, withdrawing quietly instead. Initially, some avoidants even view no contact as a form of punishment, making you experience the pain they once felt. Over time, however, this expectation gradually shifts into a hope that the emotional door is not completely closed, even if they are not ready to walk through it yet. One of the deepest secret expectations of an avoidant person is that they hope you will understand them without them fully opening up. They imagine that, despite their emotional walls, silence, and conflicting signals, you will recognize the fear behind the distance, understand what they do not say, and continue to care for them. This is a powerful fantasy that keeps them emotionally connected even when they claim to be done. However, trying to meet these expectations often leads you to lose yourself, ignoring your own needs and personal value. The no-contact period should be used to focus on yourself, reconnect with your own worth and inner power. When you stop pursuing them, your strength and peace become what draws their attention, rather than your attempts to meet their hidden expectations. During no contact, when you remain silent, avoidant individuals notice your peace and absence rather than running away or showing coldness. They begin to realize that you are no longer dependent on them, and this is what impacts them most. Your silence is not a punishment or an attempt to hurt them, but a way to reclaim your power and value, creating space for healing and self-growth. It shows them that the relationship has changed and that you no longer chase their secret expectations. This period allows you to focus on yourself, protect your inner peace, and gradually understand that your deep emotions are not a burden for those unwilling to reciprocate. The key message is to protect your peace and respect your personal growth. Avoidance can make you feel confused, forgotten, and emotionally drained, but the no-contact period is not empty. It is an opportunity to recover and reclaim your inner power. Deep down, your emotional depth is not a weakness, but a gift, and those who cannot meet it are not your responsibility. By focusing on self-healing, setting healthy boundaries, and reconnecting with your value, you break free from repeated relationship patterns and stop chasing the avoidance hidden expectations. This is a chance for growth, peace, and confidence, and you do not need to shrink yourself for anyone else's comfort. It emphasizes that you are not a burden to those who cannot reciprocate your deep feelings, and you do not need to diminish yourself for someone else's comfort. The no-contact period is an opportunity to protect your peace, restore your emotions, and reconnect with your self-worth. The video encourages viewers to respect personal growth, set healthy boundaries, and focus on their own development, instead of following the avoidant secret expectations or conflicting signals. By stepping out of repeated relationship patterns, you reclaim your inner power, find peace and confidence, and nurture your capacity for growth, self-healing, and self-value. Your emotional depth is a precious gift, not a weakness, and prioritizing your own peace is essential.